Welcome to Mile High Church. It's the last Sunday in 2025, and it's a beautiful day. The sun is out. We're here, so we're going to do a beautiful day for you. Here we go. The heart is blue, shoots up to the stony ground. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck, but you're not moving anywhere. You thought you'd found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you can lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. You're on the road, but you got no destination. You're in the mud, in the weight of her imagination. You love this town, and even if that doesn't ring true, it's been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day. Woo! Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So touch me, take me to that other place, teach me, yeah. You know I'm not a hopeless case. What you don't have, need it now. What you don't know, you can feel somehow. What you don't know. Sorry. Bridge. See the world in green and blue. See China right in front of you. See the canyons broken by clouds. See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedwind fires at night. See the oil fields at first light. And see the bird with the leaf in her mouth. After the flood, all the colors came out. Here we go. It's a beautiful day. Oh, sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So touch me and take me to that other place. Please me. You know I'm not a hopeless case. What you don't have, you don't need it now. What you don't know, you can feel somehow. What you don't have, you don't need it now. Don't need it now. No, it's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel it. Beautiful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom Litch. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Beautiful, beautiful. It is a beautiful day.
It is.
It is. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We are delighted to have those of you in our sanctuary who ventured out into the snow. Roads are getting a little drier, right? Yeah, good. And those of you online who stayed home this morning and are nice and warm and toasty, we know you're with us and we're glad you are here. What a beautiful day.
It's
and
a
you're
beautiful
not Reverend
day.
Jackie, I noticed.
I'm not Reverend Jackie. Reverend Jackie has a little bit of a bug and did not want to share it with you. And so she sends her love. She very much was looking forward to sharing with you today. So we'll find another time for her to do that soon. And wow, we had some great candlelight services
sure
in
did.
here. So grateful for everybody. This morning, I'm grateful to Todd Graves, our facilities director, for taking such good care of our snowy campus so we can get in here today.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. One of the things that I love best about Mile High Church is not only all of the ways that everyone serves and all the things we get to do together, but how warm it is here, not only temperature-wise, but warm heart-wise here. This is a warm community. Even though we're a big community, we are a warm community. So if you're brand new today, just know that we enfold you in the warmth of this love and light that we are, and that we are a warm-hearted, loving, open, and accepting community of all people. So thank you so much for being here. And we have a very warm, powerful vision and mission that we like to read most Sundays aloud together. So we invite you to do that now. So please join me as we read our vision. Oneness revealed, a world of love, peace, and abundance for all. And our mission, to serve as a spiritual beacon for personal empowerment and global enlightenment. What a joy.
Yes, we will now move into our time of spiritual practice, a little song, a little silence, and a beloved prayer from a beloved minister, our own Dr. Patty Lukenbach.
Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
I begin my prayer this morning by standing next to this candle. For the flickering of this candle represents all the beautiful souls, members, friends of Mile High Church who have moved into that greater dimension of life. Here in this church, we do not see death as an ending, but the continuation of the individual soul. So the young, those who are beginning in their life, those who have walked many, many pathways, each one of them, see them as a ray of the sun this day. So we honor them. And so I recognize that the only one present here is that divine light, Spirit, Almighty God. And in recognizing that, I just let go to that. For that's all there is. For it's in and through all of life. And I give thanks this day as I begin this prayer for the nature of our being, spiritual lights. And that nature is manifested through the moisture that's come, through the sunlight that the rays are coming forth. For the nature itself, all of life, our nature, is Spirit, Almighty God. So I remember this, and I know that each one of you, right where you are, you remember that it is your nature, that you're a living oneness of this divine light, beautiful ray of light. And so just recognizing, and for all who have, it's been said, slipped the leash of this life, set down their physical home, their body, that their light has moved on. But our light here right now shines forth from our heart. So I behold that you move to the doorway of your heart, just open it wide, stretch to open it wide, and recognize that the light of compassion beams forth. The light of healing heals what needs to be healed in this moment. And all is well. And I behold this for all walks of faith. I behold this for this world as we're moving into 2026. It's a year of enlightenment into the heart for our light. So I give thanks for this. I give thanks not to a creator outside of myself, but the thanksgiving, the grace, the joy. I say amen, 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 and I release these words to that creative principle, creative law. Law is a pattern. And it's been said, it's done unto you as you believe. And I believe. And so it is. Amen.
It's like the air around me. It's like the sunlight on my face. I feel the love of God surround me. And I am touched by amazing grace. And all I ever wanted, and all I ever needed, was already there. Closer than the sunlight, and nearer than the air. And I breathe in, and I am filled with the Spirit. It is health to my body, it is peace to my mind, it is joy. Yes, it is joy to my soul. And I breathe out my simple prayer, thank you. And my breath becomes a song that was singing all along, that is singing everywhere. It's nearer than the air. And I breathe in, and I am filled with the Spirit. It is health to my body, it is peace to my mind, and it is joy, it is joy, it is joy, it is joy to my soul. And I breathe out my simple prayer, thank you. song that was singing all along, that is singing everywhere. It's nearer than the air. It's like the air around me. It's like the sunlight on my face. I feel the love of God surround me, and I am touched by amazing grace. And all I ever wanted, and all I ever needed, was already there. Closer than the sunlight, and nearer than the air. 'Cause it's like the air around me.
We have 3 brief readings today to support our message. Our first comes from our founder, Ernest Holmes, who tells us, "Dare to be yourself, your real self. God has no desire to make you anything other than the divine idea you already are." And Martha Graham shares, "Here is a vitality, a life force, an energy that is translated through you. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique." And an often quoted quote from Howard Thurman, one of my favorite, if not the favorite thing he said, "Don't ask for what the world needs, ask what makes you come alive, and go do it."
I can hold my breath. I can bite my tongue. I can stay away for days if that's what you want. Be your number one. I can fake a smile. I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Give you all I am. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, like knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I can turn it on. Be a good machine. I can hold the weight of the world if that's what you need. Give you everything get through it, but I'm only human. And I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human. And I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart. 'Cause I'm only human. I'm only human. I'm only human. Just a little human. I can take so much until I've had enough. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, like knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart. 'Cause I'm only human.
Thank you, Tom Litch. Luke, Mike, Rob, thank you so much. Our love to Bijou Barbosa, who's not feeling well today, too. How about those candlelight services? Were those fantastic or what? Kudos to the whole team. It's New Year's week here at Mile High. It's a very exciting week for me. On the 31st, if you like world peace, very early in the morning, so that's Wednesday morning, you can join Reverend Chris and Dr. Michelle on Zoom for a beautiful world peace meditation. On January 1st, right here in this room at 10 a.m., I get to facilitate every year a workshop that I do for myself. It's an intention-setting workshop, and you're all invited to be a part of it too. The theme this year is initiating our highest and next. So if you're ready to step into your highest and next into 2026, join us. It will be online sometime that day, so keep your eyes open for that. And then we're starting our Back to Basics series in January, which we do every year. I'm really excited about it this year. We're going to use Ernest Holmes' best book, in my opinion, This Thing Called You. And if you're new to Mile High, you can go to the Welcome Center. You can invite someone who's new to come to the Welcome Center, and they'll get a coupon to get a free copy of This Thing Called You, which is a fantastic book. If you have it somewhere, dust it off, buy yourself a new copy, and I'm really looking forward to that experience. My love to Reverend Jackie, who so wanted to be here with you today. Don't we love Reverend Jackie Harris and all she does for Mile High Church? We love you, Jackie. Her talk title for the day is Be True to Yourself. Be true to yourself. And when I first hear that phrase, I have to pause and check with myself and say, well, which self are we referring to? Because if we're talking about that self that I have constructed over these many decades, quite intricately, grounded in self-criticism, anchored in neuroses and in insecurities, filled with inhibitions and uncertainties, I don't want to be true to him anymore. I've had enough of him. If we're talking about that self, which is the one that I surrender into, that has something to do with my interpretation of someone's negative story about me, that I fall into when I don't have the strength or resilience to remember who I really am, I don't want to be true to him either. Then there's those negative depictions and ideas that can be carried in human consciousness about someone who looks like me or is my age or whatever it may be. I'm really not that bad. I don't want to be true to that self either. The self that I want to be true to is the self that is known by the people who truly love me and see the truth of who I am even when I've forgotten it about myself. The self I want to be true with is the one that I feel in the deepest of quiet, that stirs my soul and inspires me with the knowledge that all is well. The self I want to be true to is the one that tells me that all I need to succeed in this world is to step into a greater level of authenticity, honesty, and responsibility to being who I am. If I can be true to that self, there's nothing else I need in this world, because all of the good will be a byproduct of being true to Him. What does it mean to be true to yourself? This self, it's tricky. It's complicated, isn't it? I'm reminded of the joke from Annie Hall where a man goes to the psychiatrist and says, "Doctor, I have a big problem. My brother thinks he's a chicken." Well, the doctor says, "Have you thought about turning him in?" "Yes, but I haven't yet." "Well, why not?" "Well, you see, doctor, I need the eggs." It's this interesting kind of creative tensions. It's almost like we need these versions of not self so that we can bring ourselves forward. It's almost like we need to embrace them. I spent only a few years in corporate America, but I remember there was this vice president that I really wanted to impress, and I was already very Josh-like in the company. They called me the hugger. I was involved in HR, and there was a meeting, and in front of everyone he said, "Josh, you know who you remind me of?" "Who?" "Barney." And I go, "The dopey deputy from the Andy Griffith Show?" He goes, "No, the big purple dinosaur." It's great that you know that you can appear to someone as an overstuffed purple dinosaur. It is kind of a compliment. You remember Barney? "I love you, you love me, we're a happy..." Thank you. One person sings along. Come on, people. Ralph Waldo Emerson, he said, "That which is always best returns me to myself." Think about that. That is always best that returns you to yourself. There's the recipe for how to be true to yourself right there. Those things that bring you back to you, that time in solitude, that journaling, that hanging out with dear friends, that listening to music, those things. If you can do those every day, you're going to be true to yourself, and the best of who you are is going to come forward. But it's still messy. Emerson also said, "Alone I am sincere. At the entrance of another person, hypocrisy begins." Being that authentic you is always going to be a challenge. And yet it can be a creative tension that brings the best of ourselves forward. The great Ramana Maharshi, who taught in India and was believed by so many to be a realized master, he would hold his satsangs and people would ask him questions. And someone might say something like, "Master, what happens to me when I die?" And Maharshi would almost always answer every question the same way. He'd say, "Who's asking the question?" And there's some practicality of that for every area of our lives. Will I ever find love again? Who's asking the question? Will I ever become my true self, the self I was meant to be? Who's asking the question? Will I ever feel safe in my own skin? Who is asking the question? Will I ever find fulfillment and meaning in life? Who is asking the question? And if the answer is no, that's not who you are. You need to be to become that. Maharshi's message, you are that. The self that you are meant to be, you already are in this moment. It is just a matter of embodying it and bringing it forth with hopefully some joy and pizzazz. If it's showing up like a big purple dinosaur, then so be it. Maharshi shares, everyone is the self and indeed is infinite, yet each person mistakes his body for his self. In order to know anything, illumination is necessary. Consciousness is the self of which everyone is aware. No one is ever away from his self, and therefore everyone is in fact self-realized. Only, and this is the great mystery, people do not know this and want to realize the self. Realization consists only in getting rid of the false ideas that one is not realized. It is not anything now to be acquired. It must already exist, or it would not be eternal, and only what is eternal is worth striving for. The best of who you are is right here. Become it. Use it. And even pivot from those layers of not self that you have allowed to be created around you to get back to that center. Be true to who you are by remembering the truth of who you are and being it. I am love willing. I am life worthy. I have made mistakes, but I am not my mistakes. I am my responsibility. If it feels good, say this one along with me. I am love willing. I am life worthy. I have made mistakes, but I am not my mistakes. I am my responsibility. What I mean by that last line is, yes, being true to yourself is your responsibility, but ultimately, who are you but what you take responsibility for? What you're responsible to, those virtues, those values, those loved ones. The truth of who we are is always there, but sometimes there's a lot of unearthing to do. Those who know me personally know that I have had a terribly difficult 15 months in my personal life. Terribly hard, heartbreaking. I have had groans and moans come out of my mouth that I have never heard before, and not in a good way. Fine. I wrote this last night. A while ago. So, and yet, even in the midst of learning so much through loss and grief, is the shadow side of that, of realizing how blessed I am, of getting to be a minister here at Mile High Church, to have such love and support from the spiritual community, to get to be Nancy and Gavin's dad. I'm the most blessed person I know. Sometimes when we experience that broken heart, we're the first person to abandon ourselves. And yet if we can be present to who we are, if we can companion ourselves even on our brokenhearted journey, what can come forward is that truth of who we are, a greater embodiment of what is really us. The trick is not to abandon your spirit, but to bring it forward in even greater ways. There's a story about the great Sufi master, Nasruddin. I love to tell Nasruddin stories. Usually if someone's quoting a Sufi, it's the poet Rumi, who has all these grand spiritual things to say. I like Nasruddin stories because they're about him being an idiot, and for some reason I personally resonate with that so much more. So Nasruddin is struggling. You know, there's a lot of inflation. Egg prices are high. He's trying to save money, and he has a donkey, and he decides in order to save money, he's going to feed him a little less barley. Another week goes by, and the donkey's cool, so he feeds him a little less barley. And this continues on until one day he walks into the barn, and the donkey is dead. And Nasruddin exclaims, just when he got used to not eating. It's a stupid joke. However, there's spiritual significance, which is when we can see Nasruddin as representative of our egoic self. That part of ourselves that we only think exists in the material world, that's all about survival and getting by, they make mistakes. They miss the true meaning of life. The donkey is representative of our spirit. And what happens when most of us are challenged? Unfortunately, we don't feed our spirit, but we start denying our spirit. We start abandoning our spirit. The very thing that would take us closer to the sense of life and help producing the good that we want to create in this world, we leave it behind. Don't forget to feed your donkey or to take care of your ass. I thank Jeff King for that commentary on the story. So staying true to ourselves is about feeding our spirit. And the greatest way we can do that is to develop a daily spiritual practice that works for us. I know there are relationships that we have in our lives that bring out the best of ourselves, but the interesting truth is I've only found my truest self in solitude. Not in isolation where I view myself as disconnected from the world, but in that solitude where I realize I'm never alone and am fully connected with the source of all things. That's where we find our spirit. That's where our self comes forward. And spiritual practice is how we have that solitude to bring that forward. So a while ago, it's in a book that I wrote this year called Sacred Time. There's a little quiz in there. Are you okay with a pop quiz here at the end of the year? It's a quiz to find the right spiritual practice for you, and it's really a great way to teach a little something about spiritual practice. So I'm going to lead you through some questions. You can write them down. The real key is there are 3 potential answers for each one, 1, 2, or 3. Count which one you pick the most, okay? You ready to go along with me? Okay, here are our questions. What spiritual practice is right for you? What is more difficult for you? 1, being present. 2, forgetting past experiences. 3, feeling confident about the future. Is your stress more related to the task that you are currently engaged in, regret about a previous event, anxiety about an upcoming event? Are you more apt to seek advice, 1, on how to be, 2, on how to cope, 3, on what to do? What drives your concerns in relationship? 1, everyday interaction. 2, past behavior. 3, direction of relationship. Where's this thing going? Are you more apt to 1, get distracted, 2, feel guilty, 3, worry? Are you more likely to judge yourself for 1, how you are acting, 2, what you've done, or 3, what you've yet to do? And lastly, what do you respect most in others? 1, they live in the present. 2, they have no regrets. Or 3, they have a clear vision and direction. So I know that was a little lightning round, but think to yourself, try to count which one did I pick most, 1, 2, or 3. And this very unscientific test that I created is based upon the idea that spiritual practice is anything we do with reverence for the sacred in the present moment. Anything is a spiritual practice if we do it with reverence for the sacred in the present moment. And the key here is the present moment. We are all creatures of the present moment, physically, but not psychologically. Our minds are time travelers. Back to the future times infinity. Our minds get caught in the past, they get caught up in fantasizing about the future, and we miss out on being now. And so to experience that self that we're called to be true to, we can only meet them in the here and the now. And so this quiz is all built upon that idea. So where are my ones? Okay, good ones. My argument is that the thing you struggle most with is anxiety. That the thing that's most challenging for you is being in your own skin, is settling into this moment. Does that resonate? Yes or no? Just a made-up silly quiz anyways. And so what we're looking for you is the spiritual practice that helps you be in the now. And what is that? It's meditation. Meditation is that spiritual technique that helps us be in the now. I've defined meditation a couple times this year as loving the moment. I love the simplicity of that. Meditation is just loving the moment. Loving your body no matter how it's feeling. Loving your tea or your coffee. Loving your breath. Loving the day. And the amazing thing is as we love the moment, it can start to love us back. That's meditation. Who in the lineage of great spiritual masters and heroes gave us the gift of meditation? The Buddha. The Buddha is brought up with parents who want to shelter him from suffering. But he goes out in the world and he discovers suffering as a young adult, and it creates this feeling in his heart. He doesn't know what it is, and so he goes on a religious quest. He tries every religion there is, and none of them work. He still has this feeling. He can't describe it. So he says, I'm going to sit under this tree, this Bodhi tree, and I ain't leaving until something happens. And so he sits under that tree and he has mindfulness and awareness of this feeling he can't articulate in his heart. And he's challenged by all sorts of illusions, but eventually he figures out what this feeling is. The correct feeling response to encountering suffering in the world. It's compassion. Compassion. Meditation is being aware of oneself until we cultivate a consciousness of compassion. It's then that we become enlightened, which the Buddha didn't mean to be some spiritual superhero, just means to be awake. Just awake. Where are my twos? Ooh, lots of twos today. If meditation is the spiritual practice that helps us be in the now, we are now looking for the spiritual practice that helps us come present from our past. If you are a 2, my argument is that your struggle is with regret, guilt, and judgment. There's that part of ourselves that can get stuck in the past. It's like these past experiences hold little parts of our spirit hostage. And we're challenged to retrieve those parts of our spirit to bring us back into now. And what is the spiritual practice that helps us come present from our past? Anybody? It's forgiveness. Forgiveness. We like to think that forgiveness is about other people. Forget them. I like to say, you can forgive someone and tell them to shove it. What you're saying is, this person who has hurt me, I am no longer allowing them to be the center of my universe. I'm putting my true self back in the center, and I'm living anew again. Now, if you're renewing a relationship with someone, you need some boundaries. That's a different workshop. But forgiveness is just saying, I am living in accordance with my true self in the here and now, and not allowing any past experience or other person to get in the way of that. Who was the spiritual hero that gave us the practice of forgiveness? Jesus. Jesus is revolutionary in the history of spirituality because he is the first person to bring forth the crazy concept at the time that God loves you. Before Jesus, everyone who believed in gods believed that gods did not even like humanity. In some cases, they were afraid and jealous of humanity. Don't even look at them, or they'll tear you asunder. Jesus is the first spiritual teacher who teaches that God is like a parent who unconditionally loves their child. Revolutionary. And for Jesus, forgiveness is this new concept that comes out of that. Forgiveness is simply practicing that love that God has for you, for others. That's all it meant to Jesus. Practice that love that God has for you, for everybody, and you will be set free. You will remove any mistake, sin, forsaken moment in your life, and you will live renewed in newfound love and compassion, forgiveness. Where are my 3s? Okay, you're in the right church, because if meditation is the spiritual practice that helps us be present in the now, and forgiveness is the practice that helps us come present from our past, we're now looking for the spiritual technique that helps us come present from our future. I know it sounds really Michael J. Fox and weird, but it's true. What might that technique be? It's affirmative prayer. Affirmative prayer is that spiritual technique that's not like wishing prayer. Wishing prayer is great. Law of attraction's awesome. Affirmative prayer is where we identify the qualities that we are seeking to embody in the future for an event, and we embody them right here and right now. If you are a 3, I argue that your challenge is worry. That it's an uncertain future of what is taking place. What we're called to do in affirmative prayer is to say, that wisdom that I need to take that exam, I claim it now. I'm going to study too. That love that I seek to cultivate in a relationship, I'm going to be that person I want to find right here and right now. That sense of fulfillment and meaning that I seek to create in my life, if it ain't going to exist until it exists right here and right now. That's affirmative prayer. It's a very powerful and creative tool. And who's the spiritual hero that gave it to us? We're in his church, so I'm going to go with Ernest Holmes, who didn't invent prayer, but gave us this methodology of prayer. This system of affirmative prayer that helps us practice and know the truth of who we are in this moment. Emerson said of affirmative prayer that it's contemplating the facts of life from the highest point of view. It's not just sitting down and thinking, what do I want to have happen here or there? It's just getting up to that mountaintop, climbing up the tree of your life and seeing things from a clear perspective, seeing how they connect together and knowing the truth. As we know that truth, we allow it in past the fractured stories that we tell ourselves, which are true to our experience, but they're not true in God. They're not true in spirit. They're not true in capital L life. In this book some dude wrote, oh, I lost the spot. We've heard quotes from Ernest Holmes about prayer before, right? He said some cool stuff about prayer. Join us next week. We'll have that. Meditation, forgiveness, affirmative prayer. Don't do them just when you're in distress. This is not spiritual hospital, everybody. We're in this spiritual gym, which means practice meditation, forgiveness, and prayer, not only when you need them, but every day. That is how to be true to yourself. If you can do those, you will bring forth new and profound versions of yourself that ground you and connect you in that grace of who you are. There are so many other spiritual practices out there. I don't mean to get into a debate with everybody, but for me, they all fall under these three categories. And so what you can do, something fun you can do this week, is take a spiritual practice you love, let's say it's gratitude, and try it in these three different ways. Have a gratitude meditation where you give thanks for what you're doing right now. I'm thankful for my hand. I'm thankful for its touch on my face. I'm thankful for my breathing. Just keep going. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude is meditation. Practice gratitude as forgiveness. That thing you did to me, I ain't grateful for that, but I am grateful for the gift that I have helped myself receive to that by becoming even more myself. Gratitude as forgiveness. This thing that I don't have yet, I'm grateful for it now. I'm grateful for that love now. I'm grateful for that abundance now. I'm grateful for that meaning now. We can take any spiritual practice and practice it in these three ways, and we're going to find a complete and balanced way of being ourselves and bringing more of it forward in our lives. As we close today, Michelle quoted beautifully from Howard Thurman before, and I have a favorite piece of his that I always think about at year's end, and it's called Blessings at Year's End. Thurman was a great spiritual mentor to Martin Luther King Jr., and he, in a sense, was the first interfaith minister in the United States of America. And we'll just prayerfully close with this today. I remember with gratitude the fruits of the labors of others, which I have shared as a part of the normal experience of daily living. I remember the beautiful things that I have seen, heard, and felt, some as a result of definite seeking on my part, and many that came unheralded into my path, warming my heart and rejoicing my spirit. I remember the moments of distress that proved to be groundless, and those that taught me profoundly about the evilness of evil and the goodness of good. I remember the new people I have met, for whom I have caught glimpses of the meaning of my own life and the true character of human dignity. I remember the dreams that haunted me during the year, keeping me ever mindful of goals and hopes which I did not realize, but from which I drew inspiration to sustain my life and keep steady my purposes. I remember the awareness of the Spirit of God that sought me out in my aloneness and gave to me a sense of assurance that undercut my despair and confirmed my life with new courage and abiding hope. As we move into this prayer, I invite us to have a brief encounter with our not self. The invented self that may not be worthy, that may not be good enough, that we have used perhaps with a good intention to protect ourselves from this thing called life. Let's identify this not self and kindly invite that person to go away. That is not who we are anymore. It has served us for a time, and now in this new year, it is time to go forward, not with even a new and improved, but with the real you. Allowing all those layers of not self to simply disappear. Let us know that what emerges is not an invisible nothingness, but an incredible wholeness, an incredible source of creativity and love, an incredible knowingness and depth, an amazing wisdom, and a very bridge to God's love, God's grace, and our own internal destiny to bring forth the best that is within us. I know that as we continue to be responsible to that best that is within us, it brings everything forth that we need to heal, to prosper, to deepen, to grow, to love, and to be profoundly loved in incredible ways. That's how wonderful this self is. May we be true to it in all things. And so it is. Amen.
It's like the air around me. It's like the sunlight on my face. I feel the love of God surround me. And and I am touched by amazing grace. And all I ever wanted, and all I ever needed was already there. Closer than the sunlight, and nearer than the air. It's like the air around me.
Thank you, Tom. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, pretty stellar stuff for a short
Do I
talk.
remind you of a giant stuffed purple dinosaur?
I thought it was Barney Rubble, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wisdom
Lots
in
of
Barney Rubble,
Barneys.
too.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Wasn't that amazing, though? Wasn't that? Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. As we move into our time of offering, we're so grateful for all the support that Mile High Church receives. I've been so blessed to receive a couple end-of-year gifts from people today. You are all so generous. Mile High Church is an abundant church because you invest in it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I agree. And I also know that as I grow in my abundance consciousness, it's important to me to give back to places and people and things that really make a difference in my life, things that have impacted me, have inspired me, and things that I want to endure. And I know that that's why many of you give to Mile High Church, and we invite you to do that now today as you prepare to share any gifts with us that you'd like. There are lots of ways to do that. They're listed on the screen for those of you online, those of you in the room. And please join us now for an affirmation of our abundance together. Please say with us, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. And so it is.
This is my wish for all of you. I hope your days come easy and your moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you want to go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope we keep on walking till you find a window. When it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. And more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, hope you know somebody loves you, wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. I hope you always forgive, and you never regret, and you help that person that you don't regret. Oh, you'll find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, oh yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, hope you know somebody loves you or wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want to do. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my will. Oh, this is my will. I hope you know somebody loves you. May all your dreams stay big. Oh, this is my will.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful music today, gentlemen. We really appreciate you all. And thank you all for being here. Yes, we can appreciate them with our applause. Thank you. Thank you. One other thing that I love about this place is that there's one thing that you can get pretty much 24/7 here anytime you need or want it, and that is prayer support, one of the greatest gifts, as Reverend Josh was mentioning. And so we invite you to come forth after the service to experience prayer with one of our practitioner prayer partners who are wearing the purple stole. You can also fill out a prayer request on the counters out there by the windows and leave them. Just know that we're here to pray for you. Let yourself have this beautiful gift. And if you are brand new to Mile High Church, not only today, but if you're brand new this month of December, if in December was one of the first times you were ever here, we have a special gift for you. Our ushers have some affirmation cards that we ministers created, and we'd love to give them out to you, but we have to know where you are. So raise your hand if you are pretty new this month of December. Come on, raise your hand. You can even stand up if they're coming to find you. Lots of people down front here, Barb. Come on down front. So we're so grateful for you. Keep your hand up so they can find you and get you your card, okay? And thank you so much for being here with us. And you have some people to honor, huh?
Yes. Well, first of all, how about Katy, our ASL interpreter?
Yeah, good job,
We
Katy.
love and appreciate you. Hey, there's a little bittersweetness today. Today is, well, the last official Sunday that Patty Lukenbach and Karen Thomas are employees of Mile High Church. They are always members and a part of the heart of Mile High. But after serving this church, Patty has worked here for almost 50 years, and Karen for only 26 years. And Mile High Church would not be what it is without the two of you. And so you get this moment right here, right now to say anything you want.
Tom Litch, I hate you.
I love you too.
It's a private joke. So it was a perfect song for Patty and I as we go off into our next adventure. And I am so grateful to all of you and for the many years that I have worked here and for the event, being the events director, working in the store. And you won't see me around for a while, but I will be back coming to services and still serving as a practitioner here. And I will miss you all, and I'm so grateful to all of you.
Thank you, Karen. And I'd like to just acknowledge my daughter over here. She was 5 years old when I first brought her to Mile High. And so she and I will continue to come to Mile High and be involved indeed. But from my heart to your heart, thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your spirit. And continue to be Mile High Church. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. On behalf of Mile High Church, all of us, we are so grateful for your service to this incredible spiritual community. While we're standing, let's say a benediction, and then we'll sing a peace song and get out of here. Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is my mind, my body, and all that I do. I give thanks for it, and I accept it, just the way that it is, and just the way that it is not. Thank you, life.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my door.